Hello friends, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I'm gonna show you how to create your first SSIS project, how to insert data in your SQL server, how to connect your SQL task in your SSIS package and insert data in your SQL server. So let's first go to our Visual Studio 2019, create a new project. As you see, you must have the SSIS SSDT tools installed on your Visual Studio. If it is not installed, then you can go to the extensions and download the SSDT tools. If you have downloaded the SSDT tools, then you must see this option, Integration Services Project. This is used to create your SSIS package and do the ETL. So click on this, click next. I want to create my give a name to your project, which is SSIS Playground. I'm gonna give this name for the project. Click create. So this is how the SSIS project looks like. This is the SSIS package. Here you will have project parameters, connection managers, where you create connections to your SQL server. This is the package where you can do your ETL. These are the inbuilt tasks available for ETL process. Now first let's go to our SSMS, connect to the local database. You can either use localhost or dot. The both will connect to your local database. Let's connect using localhost. This is create a local. Here we have a database. I'm gonna delete this first, show you how to create a database. Right click on it, create a new database, give it a name SSIS Playground. Click OK. So it will create a SSIS Playground project. Now let's create a table in this database, SSIS database. I'm gonna create an employee table. So I'm gonna give you an employee ID. Give it a type of int. Now I'm gonna give first name field, first name, last name, and the department. I'm gonna give employee ID and set it as a primary key. Go to properties and in the identity column select the identity column as employee ID. This will do auto increment when we insert any records. Now save the table, give it a name as employee table, click OK. So now just refresh the tables, so you will be able to see our newly created table. So this is our table. These are the columns which we created. Just select all rows. Currently no rows are there. Now let's insert manually using insert statement. So in the first name I'm gonna give my name, that is Amanshu. last name, that's Liam. The department name is the IT department. Run the query. You'll see that one row is inserted. Fetch the records, so you see one record is inserted in the database. Now we will do the same task with our SSIS package. Let's move to the Visual Studio Code. I'm gonna drag execute SQL task. So this is the SQL task. Here you can connect to the database and run your query. So I'm gonna right click it and click edit. As you see, there is no connection, so we're gonna create a new connection. This is my already created connection. I am gonna delete it and create a new connection. So this dialog box, give the server name. The server name is localhost. Once that is given, you can now select the database, where you will see the list of database. Select the database which you created in your SSMS. My database name is SSIS Playground. I'm going to select it. Now you can test the connection. So this dialog prompts test connection succeeded. This must prompt to give a succeed message, so it will make sure that you are connected to your SQL server. Here you can connect using Windows authentication or SQL Server authentication. If you are using a third-party database, then you need to select this SQL Server authentication and give username and password. Mine is Windows authentication because I am on my local machine, and so I am using Windows authentication. Click OK. Click OK. So now you are connected to your local database. I am going to run, and in this option SQL Server statement, you can run any query which we want to run on that database. So I am going to copy this query, paste it over here. So now this query will be run when we run our SSIS package SQL task. So right click on this and click on execute task. So as you see, a tick mark is come that the execute SQL task is successfully completed. So we will go to our SSMS, click select statement. So as you see, the second record is inserted. Same way, now let's execute this task again. Go to the SSMS, again select, again the third record is inserted. So guys, as you see, we have done a basic SSIS package. We have connected it to our local SQL Server database, run the SSIS package and inserted a record in our SQL server. So guys, don't forget to subscribe and like.